Hi, I'm Joe. Welcome to another episode of Camping Cuisine, brought to you by our friends at Bedford. We're here at the Lilydale Pine Hill Caravan Park, based at the foot of the Dandenongs. I'm standing here in the newly developed section of the park. I've picked up this beautiful Viscount from Canterbury Caravans in Bayswater. I've hooked it up to the Patrol and it towed brilliantly. It's cold and gloomy out here. I've got to get in there and get cracking on this new recipe I've got for you guys. Let's get to the caravan. Follow me. We're inside the van. It's wet, it's cold, it's windy outside. What a great day to be cooking scones. It's a very simple recipe. To begin, I need to preheat my Thetford oven. Now, I said the recipe is simple. All the ingredients I've got is right over here on the bench. I've got some self-raising flour, some cream, lemonade, baking powder, some strawberry jam, and we'll whip some cream up. Let's get cracking. Firstly, I'm going to add some self-raising flour. I need to get 3 cups of flour into my bowl. We don't need to be too accurate with our 3 cups. Close enough is good enough. We're going to add some cream. Roughly about a cup. We've got about 200 ml here. We're going to get the cream in the bowl. Need some lemonade. These cans are great, the exact size that we need. We're going to get some baking powder, roughly about 1.5 teaspoons. Now you'll notice I've got 3 raising agents in here. I've got the baking powder, I've got the self-raising powder, and lemonade. These scones will be nice and fluffy. So we're going to use a knife to mix our ingredients here. We want to keep it aerated, and I find the knife works the best. We've got to get it to a consistency where we can actually pick the dough out without sticking to our hands. So my mixture's looking a little bit runny. I'm going to add a bit more flour. Don't be afraid to keep adding small bits of flour at a time. It's starting to thicken up nicely now. Our mixture looks right. It's time to flour our board, shape our scones, and get them in the Thetford oven. We've got to speed things up a little bit. We want to keep our scones nice and light. This is looking really good. There's one thing I've learned about scones. You should never need to knead them. Pardon the pun. So from here, we're going to pat it into shape and cut up our scones. And all we need is a basic knife. Sometimes I put a bit of flour on the knife so it doesn't stick. We don't want to ruin the shape of our scones. You don't want to saw through your scones, just strike it right through. So it's time to line our tray with some baking paper. A little secret is to keep the scones nice and close together. It'll help them rise. They should be nice and fluffy. We can hold them in hands in one piece without falling apart. So there you have it. They're ready to go in our Thetford oven. So I've got the Thetford set about 200 degrees. It's going to be there for 15 minutes. But what I like about this Thetford is I can just have a glance in. It's got this nice big window. I can keep an eye on them to make sure I don't overcook them. That rain's starting to come in pretty hard. I might just close this window. Got the scones in the oven. Time to whip up our cream. And for that, I need a bowl and a mixer. I'll go and grab the cream from the fridge. This Thetford fridge is almost as big as the one I've got at home. So I'm going to pour in about 100 ml of cream. We're going to whisk that up. We'll just keep whisking this up till it's nice and fluffy. So I'm just checking the scones now. And have a look at that. Nice and golden brown. They're ready. They smell great. I've got the cream done. I'm going to clean up the table, get the cream into a bowl and plate it up.
Something smells great.
Ah, just in time. All the hard work's been done.
These look yummy.
They've cooked so well in this oven. Sit down, Dale, and enjoy these scones.
Thank you.
Slide over. I'm going to cook these scones just for you. Pass me some of that jam. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice and fluffy. If I don't say so myself, that's another successful camping cuisine. See you next month.